Now, before the video starts, I just want to say that this isn't like an exposure video or whatever. I just matched up with Dignify in the random rec, right? It's random rec, so it really doesn't mean that much. But I think there's some interesting topics to talk about. If you don't know who Dignify is, he's got like 450,000 subs, makes really entertaining videos, build videos specifically. Much better quality content than myself, but there's some interesting stuff to talk about in this gameplay. And obviously Dignify is a big name, so we're making a video on it. Now, specifically what I wanted to talk about in this video was builds, right? Now, he's on his Wemby build or whatever, and what I think that content creators who make builds like this, I think what they do is great. I'm glad that people play like this and make builds like this. What's important to point out in your builds and in your videos, and he does a good job of this, Joey makes a lot of videos like this, Sprag makes a lot of build videos. What they do a good job of is saying, hey, this isn't like a competitive build. This is a Wemby build or an Amen Thompson or a Shaq or a Magic Johnson build. Like, this isn't a competitive build. And what you'll see on Dignify's build is a lack of pass accuracy, right? It's not the most competitive build. It's probably not the best build for random rec. Now, although I'm a huge fan of Dignify, it would seem that Dignify is not a huge fan of me. Or maybe he didn't realize he was playing me, or maybe he doesn't know I exist. But you see I go around this screen, right? And Mr. Wemby is sitting in the paint. What's up with that? You can't leave me wide open, Mr. Dignify. You see his teammates getting screened. You know that's green. That was a little bit corny. But we're up 3-2. And I love that people play like this. I love that builds like this exist. But this right here is horrible, right? If you're a center, you can't be dribbling at the top of the key for 8 seconds and then shoot a hop shot 3. There's a million things bad with that. Number one, you shouldn't be dribbling in the first place. You're a center. And number two, you need to be in the paint to get the offensive rebound. Nobody else on your team is getting an offensive rebound, right? You're the center, right? You have the most rebounding stats, and stuff like this would just piss me off. If you want to do all this, make a guard. If my point guard or shooting guard or small forward does this, I'm not mad. If my center does this, I'm going to be mad, right? And a lot of guys like this like complain about, you know, oh, my random rec teammates suck, blah, 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 blah. You see him take up the ball again. Like, why is the center dribbling up the ball? He makes the shot, but now he's 1 for 3. And if he misses, the possession's dead. You're never getting an O board. You have low ball handle. And again, this isn't to crap on Dignify. He's 10 times the YouTuber I am. His quality's better. Build videos are super entertaining, and I'm glad people play like this. I think we just have there's two different types of content creators, right? There's the people making build videos and the entertainers and stuff like that. And I just have a different style, right? All my videos are on shooting and higher level builds and how you can really get better at the game. And as long as he's having fun, this is all cool. But from a competitive standpoint, what you're doing, right, when you start the game off 1 for 5 and your team has no chance of an O board and you're down 10 points, it's not the best. Again, I want to clarify that variety is a good thing in 2K. I'm glad builds like this exist, and I'm glad that YouTubers make build videos on this. And the guys who make videos on this, the guys like Dignify and Joey and Sprag and those types of guys, I'm glad they clarify that, hey, this build's cool and I made this template, and if you're just trying to have fun with your boys, go ahead and make this Wemby build or this Magic Johnson build. That's cool, I love that, and that's good for the game, right? From a competitive standpoint, this is bad. Don't make a rec build like this, man. Like, you're getting crushed on the board count. You're shooting your team out of the game. You're not letting your team get an O board. You don't have the pass accuracy to throw the break. Now you're down 10 points. I've got badge. Like, and again, I don't think Dignify or any of those YouTubers really claim to be the best players on the game. This Dignify is above average for sure, right? Like, at the end of the day, we're playing random rec. I'm playing with 4 random teammates. He's playing with 4 random teammates. I'm not saying his teammates were the best, but my teammates weren't necessarily the best either. You know what I mean? I just think my builds, the builds that I make, And the stuff that I tell you in videos wins games, right? I mean, and you could see it on the stat sheet, right? I get 18 points, I have like 4 or 5 steals. Now, DIGNIFY starts to heat up later and he starts to make his shots, but at this point, they're kind of out of the game. We're up by 15 points, I've got heat check, I've got 60% of our points. Trying to dribble the ball again, gets ripped. I've got heat check, it's going in 1,000 times out of 1,000. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So again, I'm not trying to shit on DIGNIFY, right? I have a good relationship with every single 2K YouTuber. He's an awesome guy. If he sees this video, I doubt he knows who I am, but if he sees who I am, hopefully he doesn't take this as bad, right? Again, it's a random rec video. There's just 2 different ways to have fun on 2K. And I enjoy winning the game. I enjoy scoring 50 points. I enjoy getting steals. I enjoy beating the brakes off the opponents, right? And if you enjoy dribbling with a 7-footer and doing hop shots and a lot of, I don't know what the word is, unorthodox stuff on 2K, that is cool. And I have respect for that, and that is good for the game. Just understand that in the random rec, you might lose games because of that, right? A build with 99 O-board and strength and pass accuracy and standing dunk and a presence in the paint will win you more games than a build that can hit a hop jumper 3 every once in a while, or can shoot, or has 97 block, or is super tall and super slow. You know what I'm saying? So there's 2 different ways to have fun. I just enjoy winning. And again, build videos are great. Awesome for the 2K community. Thank God there are people like this in the 2K community. You can see we ended up winning this game by around 20, 22 points. I started to shoot not crap at the end, so 12 for 20 obviously isn't the greatest, but 7 steals. And yep, that's the end of the game. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Again, this is no disrespect. One of the best 2K YouTubers out there, genuinely. I wholeheartedly mean that. It's just when you guys are seeing these build videos, right? It's as long as these content creators are saying, okay, this is for good people, this is if you want to win, and hey, this is just the Kyle Korver build or the Amin Thompson build, you know. Don't make this for random rec, you know, just, it's more of a fun build. As long as there's some type of clarification on that, it's cool. Hope that makes sense. Till next video, I love you guys. Peace out.